Alright guys, I'm quite sorry for this. I started recording my video, but then the audio didn't kind of start on its own, so essentially I made the dark matter pickaxe and an energy condenser. So I do have the video for that, but not the audio, so I'm probably just gonna cut off the video in the beginning and start right here. So thank you guys for coming. Welcome to another episode of Tekkit Let's Play. Like I said, what I did from last episode is that I was able to make this stuff, of course, and it might look like I'm cheating a bit because I do have the footage, but not the voice, which is very annoying. But that happens sometimes. Nothing to do about that right now, really. So I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna go down into the mines, and I'm just gonna get crazy and get a lot of stuff. Or actually, the first thing that I want to do is that I want to get a diamond, and I want to get, let's see, here's some wood. I want to make another alchemical chest, and I want to make an alchemical bag. So, let's make, can I make iron? Or maybe I didn't teach the table iron. That's very possible. Let's just make one piece of iron, or two pieces. Because if I get the alchemical bag, I can essentially stay down there forever because it's so big. Alright, so let's keep this here. Rotten flesh, ores. And I'm gonna have to make, or I can just use the crafting table 3 to make this actually. Let's get 2 smooth stone. Chemical chest, there we go. And I can use that with some wool, which I don't have. I'm gonna have to transmute some. Let's get some bone. I think it's worth quite a lot. Let's make a bunch of this. And we'll make an alchemical bag. I think I can make an alchemical bag now. Or I don't have any powder. See, there we go. And should it be white? I don't know. I could dye the wool with some color. I don't really have any colors, I think. But white is okay. Oh, white alchemical bag. There we go. And this thing is just, as you can see, insanely big. You can make lots of cool stuff with it, and or you can use it for a lot of cool stuff, rather. So what I'll do now is that I'll go down into the mine and I'll keep on mining, but now you can see the true wonder of the dark matter pickaxe, because it's a beast, essentially. That's the only word I can use to describe this thing. And you might have said that, okay, now you're in episode 3, you spent some time getting this stuff, what was really the point? But you'll see. So you can instantly mine any ore vein, and that's, of course, not a very big deal, you might say. Well, I mean, this thing is faster than a diamond pickaxe. It takes obsidian in like a couple of seconds instead of spending many seconds. And as you saw, I mean, if you remember the past episodes where I kind of walked and I just skipped so many ores, these are the ores that I'm going to go and take right now. And right now you have the advantage of having a mine shaft system, because everything is very easily accessible. And it drops these little black things with the ores in them. And also, if I'm if I'm able to get the little dark hole, black hole band, or whatever it's called, or something like that, I can essentially have it drag in all the stuff so that I can just run through here and just pick up everything. Because now I kind of have to stop and pick up the orb that drop instead of just running straight through here. Let's get some iron, coal. Bunch of this stuff, and I mean, this is useful just simply because I get so many materials so quickly, and it even gets the stuff that I can't see sometimes, that's like inside the walls. And it works on all ores, at least in the, I'm not sure if it works on the nether ores, but of course that's testable. And I mean, already I have quite a bit of stuff, and I've just been in here for a couple of minutes. So when I start going down to the really big deposits, I'm gonna get so much stuff. Like literally, there's. Now I want to find that, because remember I was down here earlier and I kind of just dug a hole straight down because I wanted to find. Yeah, it was down here. So I don't want to jump down here, so I'll just dig. I suppose this works. So as you can see here, very useful, especially for like coal veins, because they take such a long time to take down. But right now it's just like boom, and then you got them inside your bag. Same with nicolites and that stuff, this stuff, and let's see here. Also, a lot of these kind of unreachable ores that are like up in the ceiling, I can just jump. Like this one, I can just boop, and then it lands right next to me. It also works as a weapon because it does like, I think it's as powerful as a diamond sword in terms of damage. So I can essentially kill these creepers very quickly. So we got some more diamond. I hope none of it was blown away. And this is kind of almost I almost look at it as cheating, because it's so fast and it kind of takes away. I'm not saying that it's fun to kind of walk around here and spending a lot of time getting resources, but you're just so fast now, and I'm gonna get so rich very quickly. If I just stay down here the entire episode, I'm gonna just look at all this shit already. I mean, it's over a stack of nicolite, and yeah, it's just crazy. This is essentially like a multi-tool because you can use it to kill. You can use it as a sword. It's probably better than this sword, I think, in terms of damage. And of course, it's unbreakable, if I didn't mention that already. So, very, very overpowered thing, indeed. And this is one thing that we didn't make in our Let's Play, because we really didn't really want to do it, but right now I feel that it's just cool to have it back. It's a very, very magnificent tool. You can't really not love it because of its prime abilities. And if I get like I said, if I get the band, then I can essentially just run through the caves and just everywhere, and I will get so much stuff. Because as you can see now, if I run, then all the stuff kind of drops behind me, and I'm not able to get it. But okay, so this is the hallways that I was in earlier. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff in here, I think. And that's also, that's one way to get a lot of resources. If you have this pickaxe, you can just essentially get these long hallways and mine a lot of stuff. And of course, the bag is always useful when going on these long running or long sprees. Let's just get one piece of mossy cobblestone, because I can use that, and I can just transmute it and get more later. And there we go. So let's run. As you can see, all that coal very quickly taken, and coal is always useful. And I mean, in terms of value, I don't know if coal is worth the same as, or is one stack of coal the same as one diamond? Because if it is, then, or if it isn't, if it's worth less in the equivalent exchange, I can essentially just use industrial craft to get a bunch of diamonds from coal. Because there, one stack of coal is worth one diamond if you kind of use the compressor and make coal dust with macerators and stuff. So this place is just like a treasure cave for a dude walking around with this pickaxe. And you can just basically, if you want to, you can just go and do this, because then sometimes you will actually hit the ores that are like between, or not between, but you can hit the ores that are underneath the walls. And you can use this to kind of mine wide and stuff. You can use it to, I can mine 3 in one pick, or in one hit. And I can also take like 3 tall and 3 wide, so I can just mine very easily these 3x3 hallways. Which is also great for just mining a bunch, if you want to use this kind of... Oh, I hear some slime. Oh. Let's see here. Zombie. But I prefer the standard mode, of course. It's a bit easier to use, I guess. Small slime, but if I get one ball, I can essentially just transmute more. So you only need one of everything with the equivalent exchange, which is nice sometimes, or I mean, it's nice most of the times. Get all this stuff. I mean, this is just amazing. I have so much stuff already. When I did this thing in my single player world, I just did this for a little while, and I got a ridiculous amount of stuff. Really, like, ridiculous. And let's see here. I'm not gonna spend too much time down on these lava lakes because I mean diamonds aren't really the most valuable thing I can get now. I can essentially just get. It's a lot quicker to just try and get as much other stuff as possible and then transmute it into diamonds. And oh. And then this stuff, is called appetite. It's essentially, I think it's forestry, so it's not very useful yet. I'm not going to start doing forestry for a little while. I'm going to do basic industrial craft first and bulk craft because it's a lot more, you know, useful in the beginning for getting, you know, like multiple ores from the same with the powder method, I guess you can call it. Now I don't seem to have any sticks, which is a bit. Well, I have some wood. But I don't. If I had my like portable transmutation tablet, I could probably just make lots of sticks now. But I don't have that, so oh well. But as you can see, I mean, I have over 1.5 stacks of coal, 2 stacks of tin, almost 3 stacks of tin, 1 stack of copper, a bunch of nickelite, tungsten. I have 7 tungsten, and that's always good to have. A lot of coal. And yeah, I mean, so the materials that I spend making this pickaxe is like have it like instantly repaid, almost. So definitely a worthwhile item if you have the money, or the resources, I guess is more appropriate word. Let's kill this big guy, because I think slime balls are also worth a lot of EMC. So that would be a nice way of getting some more diamonds later on. Yeah, let's get this, and this. And what's nice is that ores seem to kind of hide behind other ores, so if I just do this, there's always some more ores behind. And sometimes you can get all the ores in like one hit, because it just gathers everything inside a certain area. And let's see here, kill this guy. So, I mean, mining essentially becomes very fun if you have this thing, and not sort of like a time-taking process. You could just kind of explore, and then you get all the stuff that you can see. And it's a lot better to use in single player than multiplayer, because in multiplayer it's kind of buggy and it still works, but it's just not the same. Whereas in single player everything is, you know, quick and very, you have a lot of control all the time. Let's get this and this and this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Let's kill this guy. Into the lava you go. Oh. Into the lava he goes as well. Okay, so let's see here. And I mean, the good thing about this, I think, is that it's just so fast, so you can essentially get so much stuff quickly. And I mean, of course, it has many good sides as I've shown, but it's just so OP compared to. I mean, you might think, you know, it costs a lot, because it does. It costs, you know, I don't know, like almost 500,000 EMC, I think, and that's a lot of money, or a lot of resources. But at the same time, it just repays instantly, and this thing lasts forever. So you can. I can just, if I need some resources, I can just spend 10 minutes down here or in another cave, and I can just get so much stuff. It's really, really ridiculous. That's the only word I can use to describe it. It's ridiculous, because it is very, very ridiculous. And if you kind of combine it with the other equivalent exchange items or dark matter items, then like the shovel is really good for taking out lots of gravel at once, and a bunch of these good items, then you will become a rich person in no time. Literally no time. And no effort either. You can just kind of walk around and click, right click. That's all you do. That's all you do. Now I need to find my way out of here right now. So It was nice. I have gathered many resources in a very little amount of time. Let's kill this guy, and let's just see if I can get up here. And you probably can't see this, but there's a lot of stuff here. Oh god! Nope. I should make some armor. I'm gonna make some iron armor once I get back up, because it will be a bummer to die with all this stuff on me. A really big bummer. And I can just actually get some wood here, because I can just make some torches from the wood that I get. And then this piece, and we have 10, I think. Yes. And we make a stack of torches, and now we can basically keep on going. But I'm getting a bit tired of this. So I mean, as you can see, one more stack of almost everything, which is very nice to have. And I'm getting a lot of tin compared to copper because I've been at the lower levels. But if I go higher up, I'm gonna get a lot of copper too. So it's basically a matter of where you kind of roam and what materials you kind of want to get. Just as in normal Minecraft, but with this thing it's a lot faster, of course. And the good thing about copper is that it's like coal; it's in this massive ores at the same time, and you can just boop and take all of it. And there we go. So let's see here. As you can see, I mean, I don't know how that works, but as you can or as you saw there, I got some small, I got some of those balls that didn't really pick up the iron. So I think what they do then is that they kind of search for the nearest thing, and then if there's something in the wall, they kind of get it. Or maybe it's just like a bug where it tries to get stuff, but it doesn't really work, and then you still get something, but it's not really anything. It just seems like it's something, if that makes any sense. It just looks like it's an ore, but it's kind of just like an empty shell. Let's get this and this and this, and finally this and this, and I will. Okay, there's more here. Oh, I just can't stop. Can't stop myself. There's so much stuff. I think that would be enough for now, and I will return to my house, just this way. And I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do next. I'm probably gonna start doing industrial craft now, making some macerators and solar panels and stuff. Just get in, and we can just recap what I got. And it was a lot of stuff. I got 3 stacks of iron ore, and remind you, this was probably about maybe 15 minutes of being in the mine. I got 3 stacks of iron ore, 22 gold ore, about 5.5 stacks of coal, just 2 diamonds, 1.5 stack of redstone, 7 tungsten, about a stack of silver, 2 stacks of forestry tin ore, and this is exactly the same as the other tin ore. You can use it for all the same recipes, which is really nice. 1.5 stacks of the forestry copper ore, about 3.5 stacks of the tin ore, 2.5 stacks of copper ore, like about 5.5 stacks of nicolite, a bunch of these things, apatite, and 1 uranium ore. So a lot of stuff, and not really anything to spend it on. I could just make more dark matter, of course, but it would be nice now to begin making some macerators and stuff to get all this stuff macerated, because I'm probably gonna need more chests right now, or bigger chests rather, because there's just a lot of stuff. And if I want to, I can just go back down now in the mine and get more stuff, or I can go to another location and get that stuff that's over there, or, you know, there's a lot of options that I can do. But this one is almost full of goodies. Very many goodies. But I guess, I think that's been this episode. A bit boring episode, you might say, but it was just useful for explaining how the dark matter pickaxe works, and just getting a bunch of materials to start on a new day, which is coming up now. So let's go to sleep, and I guess that's been it. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, you can click the like button, or you can go to our channel and subscribe. You can also just maybe like our video if you want to. Like I said that already. Of course, I'm a bit forgetful today. You can also use the comment section if you have anything you want to ask me about or something. And if you're wondering which Tekkit version I'm using, if you want to play with the same version, this is, I think it's 3.0.5 or something. And then you have the crafting table 3, which is really just extremely useful in so many cases. It's just one of the most awesome mods ever. If you need to make, you know, I can just make a CF sprayer if I want to, or stone gears. Like, instead of having to make all the gears all the way up to diamond, you can just instantly make diamond gears. It's just so much more useful, and I just love it. And it's especially with industrial craft, when you have all these different type of components going together, you can just get all the materials that you need if you know what you need, and then you can make it. So I guess that has been it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. I can just, what is it? No, is it F6, F5? There we go. So yeah, I am Super Pig. I'm gonna probably change my skin soon. This one is really stupid. And really, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.